on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Mbappe. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba,
Finish! Goal! France! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Dembele, real chance! And it's in! 2-0, and in next to no time. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and
Decent! In plays a goal! It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. And here's Dembele. Nicely aimed pass. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. France have their opponents right where they want them. Thuram! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Thuram actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
France with the corner. They're first. Getting up there! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Mbappe. France have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Saliba does really well to win the ball there. Drive, there's the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Camavinga clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then.
deftly away. Tunisia have the chance to go the other way. Trending pass. Good read, needed to be. More and more pressure on the ball here. Played out wide. Mbappe running a top gear. And he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. We give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
You know, it's a, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that.
But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge. Three 0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's Dembele. Now it's Thuram.
Big chance! There's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
With that, the trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Zaire Emery. Knocks it out wide. It looks a smashing ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. No, he's not getting past him there. Akliush. And it's Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery. And it's Akliush. It's Camavinga. He's having a hit! He's had a shot! No mistake. They are purring, truly purring.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
France are having a ball here.
Oh, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that.
Oh, what a mistake! And that's a throw-in. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe, rapid and full of intent. Tries one from range.
Keeper always had the measure of that. He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it. France have their third corner. Safe to say he's capable of better than that. Saliba, Hernandez, Saliba, it's Camavinga, and it's Zaire Emery. Takes a shot! And one more try! Again, in a trace, and they all saw it! Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying to some of us.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Now it's Thuram, looking to play him in. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. That's an imaginative pass. And that signals the end of the first period. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
France really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about the football. Some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
France looking unstoppable, unbeatable. And in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. Away we go again. And it's Camavinga. Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. It was not good well. And here's Dembele. Yeah, this could be a chance! And that has faded wide. And I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while. And he was quick to react. He is through here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Foot in. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Camavinga. Akliush. Good play on the left-hand side here. Mbappe. It's Camavinga. Mbappe, who set up one goal, so he'll try for this. And it's hit the woodwork and out. And yes, it's there. How many, just how many, the golf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real rivalry now, Peter. They're demoralised. Something's going to be here.
France can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Mbappe. And it's Hernandez. And here's Mateta. Mateta. Oh, the shots.
He's put his foot right through that one.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort. You have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Akleuch. 60 minutes played. Spread it left. And the counter is on. Oh, that was never going to make it. France perhaps contemplating their next change here. Zaire Emery. Mbappe. Camavinga. Here's Mateta to finish.
Oh, denied at the last.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Could he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
So their fourth quarter of the game. Dembele! That's a cute ball. Good ball, good take. That is a brilliant interception.
Look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. France will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And here's Touré. Chance!
Oh, it's wide.
What a fabulous run. Okay, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Mbappe needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you isolate his threat.
"75 minutes played. And here's Elise on size of shots. And now it's a race for the ball. Defending was strong and firm. And here's Mateta. And the shot! Fantastic from Jean-Philippe Mateta! A finish right from the top draw. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is amazing.
I think we've reached the point where even damage limitations is no longer an option.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. We've gone amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
He's sharing a smile or two as he's leaving the pitch, Peter, and I think his contribution is widely appreciated.
That's really well manoeuvred. That's a good run down the left.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's intervened well there.
Good looking ball. Rabiot. Rabiot going forward. 5 minutes left on the clock.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Searching passes played. Oh, he's kicked it out. That's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Rabiot! Well, they could break here. That's not the end. France can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
France really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win.
Only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start.
These teams know they cannot falter. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and they're about to be dished up a feast.
We stand for the national anthem of France.
So let's top things on the way.
This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his. There's the shots! And he is dashing away. Akiush. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. Not the most accurate pass. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. It's Dembele. He's found a way through. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And here's Mbappe. Camavinga. And it's Zaire Emery. And it's Camavinga. He's having a hit! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Now it's Turan. Great defending, strong and determined. Zaire Emery. Camavinga. Now Mbappe. It's a loose ball. And again! Oh, France! And France are in front. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Oh, it's Dembele. It's Dembele! France very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. And that's been won straight back. And here's the chance to counter. He's under lots of pressure there. It's a promising position. That was lovely there. He's picked his way through. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. But it had to be. It's a goal kick. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Upamecano. Saliba. It's Hernandez. It's really well played. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the top.
Oh, it rattles the bar. And again, he is at his elastic best. Half time getting close now. Zaire Emery towering forward here. Chance! Oh. And this is getting better and better. We'll give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
And I'm sitting here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
France are sitting pretty. 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Nicely worked.
This will be 1 minute added time.
Good ball, good take. Mbappe. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in the second half, Peter, with control already established.
France looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So straight into the second half. And here's Mbappe. Back in possession and ready to go again. And here's Dembele. Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's a key interception. Dembele being hunted in packs. Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's played it in low. And that should get the job done. Lofted upfield. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's managed to get free. Almost an hour gone. Camavinga. And here's Zaire Emery. Just eases him off the ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bit too much weight on the pass. And he's there to get it away. He has found the way through. That's a cute ball. Deep through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. France can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Arteta to come on, making change that have been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. France perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Olise. Oh, now here's an interesting match. Real chance! Loose ball now, and one more try! Denied by an instinctive save.
Arteta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Mateta, and this is Rabiot. This is Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Dembele is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set, match.
Coming on the field is number 18.
They are prompt with their pressing. And they win it back again. This ended up in no man's land. Now he's got space here. And he shoots! Well, that's a real chance missed.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Space for him to turn and look. He's got away. Oh, that's got behind for a goal kick. Time for a change in personnel. Doing coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated. Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter. Played out towards the right wing. Done delicately. France can consider themselves just about safe now. Stood up well to him there. He is through here. Mbappe. Do it. Can he finish? Just cruising. They are cruising. It's all becoming so easy. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy. And very quickly, the substitute made his mark. That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. The United States have opted to make another change here. Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Nicely shaped ball to someone off target.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. He's felt that, hasn't he? And it's 2-0. Mbappe. And here's Mateta. And it's 2-2. Oh, brilliant save.
Substitution for United States.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Is number 23.
Bullish header! And it's hit the woodwork and out. That has not gone well. Tries a shot! Oh, and the referee says that that is it. France can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? France really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now. A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Strains of the national anthem of Brazil. So it's down to business here. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Now it's Thuram. And here's Mbappe. It's Hernandez. And the shot! Goal! France! And what a start! That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here. The deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously. Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion. So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Thuram. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And reclaimed it in a trice. Lovely. Finish! And that's a sharp finish. 2-0, and in next to no time. And he stuck it away as if laser guided. Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it. Two goals of the day, and he may not yet be done. France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue. Dembele. And it's Zaire Emery. Now it's a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? France look comfortable already. He's having a shot! Not a bad try by any means. Thuram is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity. Not the most convincing of passes. Edison. Neymar. Aims beyond the defence. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That pass isn't the best. Linton. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ah, there's a probing ball. Dembele. Shot, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and They are soaring. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Your pass, perfectly delivered.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Picked out brilliantly. Goes for a shot. And he's gone looking for safety.
Mbappe.
It's Hernandez. And he shoots. That's in. They are purring, truly purring. You give him an inch, and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
I think we've got to give some of the keepers some slack here because we really have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the skill his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
France are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Zaire Emery opts for safety. Akliouche. Oh, that's nice. Almost half an hour in now. And shot goal! France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Now it's Tura. Bruno Guimaraes to Alexandro. And here's Turan. Bruno Guimaraes. That's really well manoeuvred. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's delightful. Turan. Turan! Now it's Turan. Turan. Nice control. And it's Camavinga. There's the shot! Well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
France are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Camavinga. And here's Thuram. Can he finish?
Neat finish. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off her.
Edison. And it's Joelinton. And that looks a decent ball. It's the goal! And that's a good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is not an option.
And now he has two. Edison. Oh, it's Turner. Spread to the right. Knocks it into space. And a shot! And that has faded wide.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And here's Turan. Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Dembele. He's got a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And another try! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in the second half?
France are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. And we get things going again. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Zaire Emery, he's picked his way through. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Gabriel, Alexandro, Edison, Rafinha. Dembele. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Pedro.
Oh, super find.
Always goal side. A real chance! And that's wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps in the back.
Le numéro 10. À leur place, le numéro 11. Le numéro 13.
Now it's Pedro. He's been shifted off it. Joelinton. Brazil could do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Mbappe. Camavinga looking to add to his goal. And here's Doué. Doué! He's got himself an absolute peach. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a must. There's certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
No, again, there's no way through. It's doing. Now, this could be a chance. And a shot! And it's been hooked away. France perhaps contemplating their next change here. That is great defending, so alert. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, a great chance! He's put it wide.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
France have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. He has found the way through. Linton. Now Aderson. And it's Doué. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Foot in. In with the challenge. It's a good one he's making out on the left. Could move up a gear here. Looking to play him in. Upamecano cuts out the pass. Hernandez. That is good progress on the left. Distributed tidily. Now it's Olise. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe. And here's Doué.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Doué. Chance for a shot! A terrific save.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
France have their second corner now. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. 5 minutes left on the clock. Dinks one through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Mateta. Takes the shot! Oh, just now! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Attention, changement.
Brazil have opted to make another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Marco. And here's Doué. Shapes the shoots!
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
4 extra minutes added on. Rafinha. Upamecano does well to get it back. Now it's Mateta. Barcola. And it's Zaire Emery. Oh, good take and a tries a shot! And he spooned it over the bar. That is as far as it goes.
Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.